All right, Shalom. Brother Balzar from Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh, Shem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the occupants pushing the word of sincerity and in truth. Yeah, and just on the way to the crib, you know, it was a couple things that just jumped in my spirit, really to push and exhort through the spirit of Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh, to brothers. And one of the main things is prepare for the tribulations and trials to come. You know, this thing is going to intensify. The walk is going to get harder. It's going to get tougher. We're going to go through more straits, perditions of difficulty and hardships. But we always have to keep our wits about ourselves. We have to keep our minds settled and secure and always deal with every situation through gravity. You know, the scriptures tells you in 2 Timothy 2 and 3. And of course, mainly I got to quote scriptures because, I'm on I got the hands on the wheel, so to speak. But it tells you to endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. The 4th verse says that no man warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. So knowing in this life that there's going to be potential things that can count as a loss, you always have to fix your mind around these things, man. Which includes your life, And one of the strongest individuals the strongest individuals are individuals that are willing to lose their life. That's why Yahweh Shah said there's no greater love than him that would lay down his life for his brethren. So you always have to stomach everything that comes with, this truth. Because, hey, we don't know what cup we may have to drink of in essence. You might have to drink of that cup of death. You might have to drink of the cup of losing your children. Losing your mother, a close relative, a brother. When the disciples and the apostles were doing their years of administration for the work's sake, it was men around them that actually got beheaded and got crucified for the sake of the gospel, but they never lost their wits and discontinued from the path. They went harder and continued more eagerly and more aggressive, and they let that man's life and his legacy live on through each and every one of their vessels to fight and to push harder. So when these situations arise, you can't let things actually drain you out, but actually fuel you to become stronger and a more focused and a more powerful individual, man. Because these things are essential with the walk of the battle, man. You have casualties of war, and that's not the main focus, just potentially death, but any type of losses, man. This is spiritual chess. When you look at these different games, such as chess, you lose pieces, but it's all about winning the bigger battle. So you're going to actually, have certain fallbacks. You're going to have certain fall downs, as it is written, that a righteous man falleth 7 times, but he get up again. So you're going to actually have certain setbacks. You're going to have certain things that's going to pierce your mind through suffering. And it's all about what you do in reaction to the action of catching hell. Are you going to get back up? Are you going to fight harder? Are you going to think more wiser? Are you going to refine your decision making and actually deal with the situation and come back and deal with the situation in a more eager stead? Or are you going to flee and cower out and run? Because there were certain men, when the battle got tough, they bounced, man. Men of Israel. Just like in the law, through the Torah, you have the story of when the men were scouting for the land of Canaan, and they said that those men were very, very high in stature, and they got intimidated in the spirit. But you had Joshua and Caleb, which were 2 spies. They seen the land of Canaan, and they seen the riches that would have come out of that, the reward of taking down those kingdoms. So you got to think about that, man. Don't think about the battle and what you could lose. Think about what you could gain. We don't have anything to lose here, man. But we got so much more to gain. We got so much more that we can actually get in possession and conquer and dominate. All right? Because our nation is broken down. We don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. But if we continue and fight unto the end, we're going to gain rest for ourselves, our children, our brethren, our successors, which will be the next generation. And all Israel will be saved through us actually pushing this word and doing everything it takes to actually make it to the finish line You know, starting off with, of course, Yahweh Shai, which he made it to the finish line. He conquered death. All right? Tells you that in Corinthians, oh, death, where is thy sting? So we're looking to conquer anything that comes with this path of perdition. And you got to always put that in your mind, that it's going to be different paths and all kind of diverse temptations that's going to try you and it's going to try to break you down in the spirit. But you always got to remain sane and always keep your wits about yourself in every situation, and always thinking about positive solutions and not letting these situations weigh you out to the point where they'll smother and drown out the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah that rests in you. So, you know, that's mainly exhortation, just something to push for brothers to continue to push and fight this good fight of faith, stay faithful, you know. And I'm going to end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shema Shah by Hashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom Akim.